Hey guys, welcome back to Reacting to Custom Keyboards Part 3. So if you don't already know how this works, people from my Discord server, discord.gg/Hamaji, send me videos of their custom keyboards as well as specs, and I talk about it and give my opinion on it as well as what can be improved, or if it's really good, you'll just watch me be super satisfied. And hopefully it can also give you guys an idea of what you may want to get for your next custom keyboard. Now just a quick update before the video begins. I've actually been in the hospital. I had appendicitis and it's pretty severe, so I just got my appendix removed. I'm still recovering, so videos are gonna be a little bit slower and I do apologize for that. It kind of hurts to talk and I'm trying my best, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alright, so the first keyboard comes from Sheba. It's a Keycult 160 E White brass. The switches are retooled Cherry MX blacks, lubed with 205G0 and 105 on the springs, filmed with Desk Keys films, spring swapped to 70-gram TX springs, and the plate is brass and the keycaps are GMK Ursa. I wasn't expecting this video to start off with Keycult. Keycults always just look amazing, and this is like no exception. It just looks clean as hell. The back looks sexy, and I think the keycaps actually go really well with it. GMK Ursa is kind of like in the GMK camping section, like where things I wouldn't buy, but I can appreciate it. It looks pretty good. The switches are retooled Cherry MX blacks. So retooled Cherry MX blacks, I actually wasn't sure of what they were. I had to do some research. Basically, it's when a manufacturer has new tools and new molds to recreate them, so they are upgraded in a sense. It should have a higher pitch sound signature because of the brass plate as a result, but let's see. You can hear the depth of the keyboard, just like how the Keycult sounds. It has this like even sound throughout, and it just sounds, it has this rich sound. It's something you can't really describe. Yeah, it just sounds so crisp. Let's see, stabilize. Ooh, okay. Not my ideal sounding board, but it sounds great. The stabilizers sound really nice, and the MX Blacks sound really smooth, and they look really smooth to type on as well. I mean, just from like a visual. I think, oh yeah, this is just a great build, and I think the Keycult sort of put it all together, and I feel really sorry for anyone who has to come like for any keyboards coming after this, because this is just a really good build to start off with. So thank you, Sheba. Our next keyboard comes from Revamped Keybs. It's a Singer Jaguar BOB version. The plate is aluminium. The switches are Golden Batch retooled blacks. The stabilizers are Everglide stabs, and the keycaps are GMK Alter. So I don't know what Golden Batch retooled blacks mean. I'm gonna assume that means like it's like a really good batch of retooled blacks. 205G0, okay. Thick Thock DL springs. Yeah, so it seems like everyone spring swaps like retool blacks. I didn't know that was a thing that a lot of people did. Stabs are Everglide stabs, so I'm assuming that's like, if I remember correctly, Everglide stabs are the same as Duroc stabs. And the keycaps are GMK Alter. I don't like the keycaps. Sorry, Revamp. Okay, me and Revamp are pretty close, so I think I can comfortably talk about his keyboard without him getting offended, I think. Yeah, TKL is nice, but no, the keycaps are just... Okay, let's listen to sound test. That sounds pretty good though. Yeah. I don't hear any scratchiness, like, it just sounds good. Sounds smooth as hell. That's really good. So, okay, so if you listen to the sound test, this is so unrelated, by the way. If you listen to the sound test, you may have heard a bird going like, ooh, ooh. It's this stupid bird that lives here. It's so annoying. And sometimes when I'm recording, I can hear it outside. I want to shoot it. It's an Asian koel. So it's actually doing a mating call. And it's pretty universal in Singapore. It's the worst. And every time I try to record, it's always trying to friggin' mate. Okay, rant over. Okay. Stabs sound great. Alright. Overall, I think the keyboard sounds great. Visually, definitely not my thing. The case looks nice. It reminds me of the 5 Degree a little bit from KVD fans. But yeah, sound is great, just aesthetically. Alright, next keyboard comes from Kiwi Keybs. This is an Idabao ID80 Gray. Specs are, it has an acrylic base upgrade. Okay, so the Idabao ID80, okay. It has a metal, like it looks like this. It has 2 parts and then PCB, whatever. It's very pingy. The keyboard is notoriously pingy. The acrylic base upgrade, I'm assuming, is to reduce that pinging because some sound tests sound better without that base. It's so dumb. It's crazy. But yeah, I think they improved it in the later versions. There's foam between the plate and PCB. It's a foamed case, good choice. Novelty creams, Louis 205 GTR and desk key films. Not my preference, but novelty creams are really good. GMK screw and stabs. Okay. That's still pretty good. If it's clipped and lubed 205 G0 as he says and is done correctly, it can still sound great. MT3 Susuwatari keycaps, very popular. I'm pretty sure they're from Drop and they look great. And DIY called cable as well. DIY, dang, that's good as hell. If that's actually DIY, that's really nice. I'm impressed. Like extra points for that. All right, so visually, I think the MT3 Susuwatari suits the gray Idabao ID80 really nicely. Overall, it just looks really good. I like the artisans as well on the top right, very clean. Let's hear how it sounds. Ooh. Okay. Woo! Okay. Alright, so there's this weird scratchiness in the sound. I want to say it's novelty creams. I don't know why, I just don't like novelty creams. Yeah, it just has a bit of scratchiness to it and the stabs. Like the right side of the spacebar has a bit of rattle. The backspace has it. The enter key has it. The shift is kind of is okay. I'm gonna assume that the spacebar has unbalanced wires and then the enter key and backspace is just because of GMK screw and stabs. I've used GMK screw and stabs and they're notoriously rattly. Like even if you clip them, lube them and all, like the only thing I can think of that can save it is the Holy mod. See over here. The Holy mod is the best and I made a tutorial on it, so make sure you go check it out. Yeah, overall I think it's a solid build. Just yeah, the GMK screw and stabs and novelty creams, not something I would go for. The keycaps look great and I think it's a great choice, but yeah, I think that the combination of certain things just like, yeah. But overall, great build. Alright, so the next keyboard comes from Tofu Soup. It's a SAM S80, Everglide stabilizers, Band-Aid modded and lubed with Gazoo's Lubeg. The switches are lubed Creamia's Frankenstein switches, broken in cream stem, and broken in Elias 60-gram housing. Filmed with TX Films 0.15 millimeters. The lube is Gazoo's now discontinued blend number 3 plus TX oil. Interesting, that's a lot. Okay, visually I don't know how to feel about this keyboard. It's very simple, but I'm never a fan of the beige color. Like I know it's like the classic, and I guess if I was making a sleeper keyboard, I would do that. But yeah, I don't know. It looks good, just not my preference, but it's nice. Wow. Damn. Okay. Damn, that sounds deep as hell. Wow. Okay. Alright, so the Franken switches actually worked and they sound so good. I don't know if it's just the case either. Maybe it's the carbon fiber top. I guess it all comes together, but damn man, that sounds good. It sounds so nice and deep. Wow. Only thing I would change maybe are the keycaps. But other than that, that sounds great. The stabilizers sound good as well. Damn. Tofu Soup, like that was impressive. I like that one. I like this keyboard a lot. Alright, the next keyboard comes from Dashlane, today's sponsor. Dashlane helps to secure your digital identity by managing your passwords and personal info. Dashlane can also create powerful passwords for all of your accounts and stores them securely so you don't have to remember them yourself. If you're also feeling particularly lazy, Dashlane can even autofill your login details or credit card info with a single click of a switch. It also works on all devices, so no matter what device you use, you'll always have access to all of your passwords. If you go to dashlane.com/Hamaji, you can try Dashlane for free for life on your first device, and if you decide to go premium, you can use code Hamaji for 50% off. And now, back to the video. Our next keyboard comes from Jeff's Battle Station. Oh, aren't you a YouTuber? Yeah, he does sound tests. Okay, cool. So I have high expectations now. All right, so this is a Vega. The plate is black aluminum. Switches are lavenders by Canon keys, full nylon and palm stem. Lubed with Crytox Steel 5G0 and filmed with TX films. Stabilizers are transparent Durox stabs, lubed with Crytox Steel 5G0 and dielectric grease for the wires. Keycaps are Olivia Dark, which look great. Cable is coiled cable by Calamity Cables. All right, so this keyboard looks incredible. I think the Olivia Dark is a keycap set I really want to get. I already have Olivia Light, but like I want to collect, and you know, it looks sick as hell. Yeah, the Vega is like, it's just like a classic. It's just so well built and designed. It's just like, it can fit with any keycap set. The lavenders are apparently really smooth as well, and the aluminum plate should make this sound really nice. So let's listen to it. Whoa! Damn. Oh, it has this pop to it. Man, that is the Vega right there. That is the Vega coming in clutch, and the lavender. Oh. Oh my god. Holy. I just went on like a religious experience. Holy shit. My god. Wow. That is one of my favorite sounding. Oh fuck, I want that. Wow. Lavenders and Vega. Holy. I don't have any words really. I'm oh my god, that sounds so good. It has like this pop to it and looks good as well. Like there's no compromise with this board. Like it's just a balance of everything. I have no words. My god. Wow, okay. I'm very, very impressed. That is an amazing sounding board. Thank you so much, Jeff. That's fucking hell. Alright, next keyboard comes from Mega Mewtwo. It's a Mode 80 Celestial. Switches are mouths, lubed with Crytox Steel 5G0 and filmed with Desk Key switch films. Keycaps are ePBT Black on White by Gok. And stabs are Duroc V1 stabilizers lubed with Crytox Steel 5G0. I really like the board, and I might be biased because I got one with my logo on it, so take that how you will. But the Mode 80 for me has performed amazingly, and it sounded great. It works great. 10 keyless is really nice. It's just a great board, and I really like it. So yeah, all right, let's listen to how it sounds. So it sounds good. It sounds really smooth, and I think the mouths are a great choice as well. And like in terms of the case, there's no hollowness or pinging. I think it really was just like too much foam maybe. I think if you got rid of the foam in between the PCB and plate, or you chose a different plate, it would have sounded a little bit more thocky. Like just a cleaner sound overall. It just sounded a little bit muffled. So I think it's really well built. The stabs sound great and everything. So no problems at all with that. But yeah, thank you, Mega. Alright, so next keyboard comes from Drew. It's a Namui Rose Gold 10 out of 10 designed by Bachu. It's a private run keyboard. Mounting style is top mount, aluminum plate, 65%. Switches are Original Aspirations by Mewtwo Studio, lubed with Crytox Steel 5G0 and filmed with Drew Keys thick films. Switch springs are stock gold plated 60 grams, spring bag lubed with GPL 105. The stabs are purple Duroc screw-in stabs, clipped, housings lubed with 205G0, wires lubed with dielectric grease and wholly modded. Alright, keycaps are GMK Cafe, and it has a Sakura theme cable. Yeah, it looks great. Let's hear how it sounds. It has the snappiness to it, but I can hear a bit of case, not ping, but like it sounds a little bit metallic. Just like this tiny hint of this metallic noise, which I'm not a fan of. Sounds good. Left shift sounds great. Still sounds good. Spacebar sounds great. Okay, I can definitely hear a little bit of the dielectric grease in the stabs. I would never recommend it with Holy Mod just because it's a little bit too thick, and with the Holy Mod, like a lot inside the stem. So if you're adding grease, like dielectric grease, it can become a little bit too mushy. And I feel like as good as the stabilizer sounded, it started to like go towards there. I think it looks really nice, like for the people who like it, just not my preference. GMK Cafe, yeah, I don't know if I would have paired it with the rose gold. Maybe rose gold, I would have gone like Olivia. Probably that's like the only one I would have I can think of on the top of my head. But yeah, overall, great build. I like it. So the next keyboard comes from Finny. It's a Voice 65 with an aluminum plate and silicone dampener. Switches are Alpaca Linear V2s, which I wanted to take a look at as well. Stabs are C3 equal screw-in stabs, lubed entirely with 205G0, good choice. Novel keys, Vaporwave PBT keycaps, and GMK Black Lotus desk mat from TKC for the desk mat. Well, first of all, your Voice 65, I want to try it out myself. I actually have it. They sent it out to me, Lab, so thank you. But I just haven't had the time to make a video on it. The stabs, C3 equal screw-in stabs, personally always come out a little bit scratchy and rattly for me, so I wouldn't recommend them, but we'll see. Switches, Alpaca Linear V2s. You can never go wrong with alpacas. I think they just sound great all the time. Ooh. Left shift sounds good. Oh, spacebar! He avoids clicking the spacebar on the second go. I've never felt something so much. Yeah, I think the switches, the alpacas sound great in the Voice 65. Aluminum plate works really well. The silicone dampener didn't make it sound that muted. I mean, it wasn't clacky, but it also wasn't muted either. It was like a sort of in between. But yeah, the spacebar could definitely use some work. I think, I mean, the Holy Mod could definitely make it better. Maybe even dielectric grease in the wires without Holy Mod, but it depends on you. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a solid build, just the spacebar. Like if you fix the spacebar, I think the quality of this board would go up by a lot. Alright, next keyboard comes from !TC. It's a Rama M65B with Gateron Black inks lubed with Crytox 205G0 and filmed with KBD Fans films. It has Duroc V2 stabs lubed with Crytox XHT BDZ and Crytox 205G0 and Rama Heavy Industry keycaps. Wow, alright, well, Rama always makes great looking keyboards and this is no exception either. The Crytox XHT BDZ, for any of you who are not familiar with it, is meant for wires. It's much thicker than 205G0. It's like and it stays on a lot better apparently. So I'm interested to see how it actually sounds. But yeah, let's take a look. Wow. I like this. Just smooth, clean sound, no metallic sound, just, yeah, it's clean as hell. Stabs sound great. This is like okay, I'm going very abstract with how I describe sound, but it's a very soft sounding keyboard. It's gentle. Maybe that's just how he types, I don't know. Yeah, it just sounds very like a gentle keyboard. I don't know, it gives that vibe, you know? And the yellow, gray, white with the black is just very clean, gentle. It's a nice sounding keyboard. Like it's something I could listen to every day. And it's just, yeah, Gateron Black inks sound great with it. It's one of those keyboards you can't dislike. Like, it doesn't matter what preference you have, I think. Like, this is just a nice sounding board. Very pleasant. All right, so thank you, TC. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is such an amazing learning experience for me because like I'm looking at how many boards there are, how many switches, the like amount of things you can do with your boards, and just how over the top you can go for some, and how different keyboards can. It's very interesting, and I'm really honored that you guys trust me with your keyboards and I can like react to them. And I hope that my comments aren't taken as like offensive or me being rude. Like I'm just giving my opinions and like my preference out there. So I hope that's okay. If you guys want to submit your keyboard for the next video, join my Discord server, discord.gg/HamajiNeo, and follow me on Twitter @HamajiNeo and Instagram @HamajiNeo as well. If you guys also want to become a member of the YouTube channel, you can click join down there. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Ugh.